Hello, I'm Kuehn, Executive Vice President of Global Ministries for Go2Nations. On behalf of our leadership team and our members, I want to encourage you today and just share a little bit of what is happening around the world as we partner together. The challenges in this hour are indeed great, but under heaven's direction, so are the opportunities. Go2Nations missionaries, associate missionaries, and affiliate ministers working in more than 30 nations have already ministered to over 200,000 people just within this year. Those are mostly Muslim, Hindu, and Buddhist nations. Almost 5,000 first-time decisions for Christ have been made in these same nations. And 78 new churches have been planted in towns and cities with populations of 18,000 people or more, where there had been no Christian witness or church before. That's almost one new church plant every other day in unreached anti-Christian nations. With your partnership, our stories become living proof that the gospel works and transforms lives in nation after nation. We also wanted to make you aware of just how real these challenges are for some of our teams and how critical your investment is. Pam Dagwam leads a whole Go2Nations team for us in Nigeria, West Africa. Nigeria has been in political turmoil and strife for decades. This instability allows radical religious extremists to terrorize Christians, burn churches, and destroy their villages. Yet Pam and his team are constantly working, supporting, encouraging, training, and discipling leaders in the midst of these conflicts. Paul Nadam in central India has been sharing with us stories from Manipur in northeast India, where hundreds of Christians have been killed, hundreds more wounded, and multiple thousands now homeless as their towns have been completely destroyed by ethnic violence aimed at these Christians. Paul, who normally gives oversight to more than a dozen of our Bible schools running across the region, has been working with local leaders, organizing and sending teams to the Northeast with food and supplies for those most affected. The same thing is happening in Pakistan right now as religious mobs are targeting Christians. Robert, one of our Bible school graduates from the Philippines, now working in Pakistan, tells us that more than 30 churches have been burned, hundreds of homes as well. He too is organizing and bringing relief to these families whose lives have been destroyed because of their faith. Go2Nations is responding physically and financially in all of these situations. Through our networks and trusted spiritual relationships, Go2Nations is often able to be one of the first to respond in situations like these, bring not only physical support, but presenting a gospel witness that for many will be their very first introduction to the love of Jesus. These living examples, our own members, become His hands and feet, our hands and feet, your hands and feet to share the transformative power of Christ in some of the most difficult places in the world. Your prayers and partnership makes all this and so much more possible. Thank you for helping us impact these lives and nations. You can always find us at go2nations.org, follow us on most social media platforms, and download the Go2Nations app from the App Store to get timely updates and notifications like this. God bless you.